wouldn't be a series of Animal Park without me visiting my favourite OAP, which is, of course, Anne. How's she doing, Sophie?
So she's in retirement here at the park.
Yes.
She's mid-60s, so she's cracking on a bit.
Yes.
But she's still in good spirits. She likes to keep us on our toes.
Yes, stop showing off for the cameras. And what about her health? How's her general health?
Yeah, so her health on the whole is pretty good. Obviously, she struggles with her arthritis in her back legs. It's at a steady rate. It's not declining rapidly.
But I know that you keep on top of her weight.
Yes. So when she came to the park back in 2011, she was quite overweight.
An overweight elephant?
Yeah, an overweight elephant. And we've managed to get her weight down quite a bit, which is good, just by keeping her active.
Yeah.
So her food, we're spread out through her house and outside in the paddock, so she's always on the move, she's always using those muscles. We're not giving it to her on a plate, she's got to work a little bit.
Yeah. So today's the big weigh-in, and
yes, it is, yeah.
The moment of truth. I mean, how do you weigh an elephant? It's almost like the start of a joke, is it? How do you weigh an elephant?
So we basically have, it's like your bathroom scales, but on an industrial level.
Yeah, a big set of bathroom scales, yeah.
We'll give you some apples so you can keep it entertained whilst we get the reading.
Right, well, the scales are up here. Should we do it?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, here she comes now. Oh, look at her. She's so gorgeous. Right, look, just ask her to pop on the scales for us, please. Good girl. Well done, Anne. One more foot.
There we go.
Oh, there she is. So, I mean, it's not just a case of Anne just popping on the scales. This is a major operation, so how do you get her to do that?
Yeah, so this is where, obviously, the trust comes in and the relationship you have with Anne.
So, what weight do you want her to be?
Ideally, maybe 3¼ tons would be a good weight for Anne.
3¼ ton? I mean, that's humongous.
Yeah, last time we weighed her, she was 3½ ton.
So she weighs about the same as 2 family cars?
Yep, she does.
Wow.
Pretty big. So hopefully she's lost a little bit of weight, that would be good.
Obviously, the less she weighs, the less sort of weight there'll be on her knees, I guess, and it's just less for her to carry around.
Yeah, exactly.
She's obviously been very well behaved. She stood there on the scale, so while she's there,
yep, she
how's
has.
that reading?
It is 3,330 kilos.
3,330 kilos, which
yep.
is how many tons?
Just under 3½ ton. So she has lost some weight, which is great. Yeah. Still a little bit to go if we want that ideal weight, but no, she's doing really well and she's been very good today. Yeah.
Excellent. Now, every time I come to see Anne, I always give her a treat. So is it okay to
give
her
some
some apples?
Yeah, help yourself.
Well done on your weigh-in. It's a treat for you, sweetheart. So it's good to see that Anne's in good shape, and there you go. That is how you weigh an elephant. There you go, princess.
Never shy of the odd snack or 10, Anne is the only elephant in the park. But she does have family ties here, and a few years ago we met her cute, if somewhat unlikely, cousins, the Hyrax.
They're found throughout sub-Saharan Africa and are often known as rock rabbits. In fact, these creatures have nothing to do with rabbits. Incredibly, they're from the same family tree as the elephant. But the only really obvious characteristic that Hyrax share with elephants are their tusks. The original breeding pair here are Muttley and Myrtle. A few months ago, they became proud parents.
Our Hyrax have actually just recently had 3 babies successfully, which is really nice. So we need to go in and take a look at them and just see if everyone's happy and healthy.
Are we ready? Are you ready for this? Let's go.
Even though they look very sweet and innocent, keepers will have to be quite quick on their feet because these little things can fly.
The team decide to capture Dad, Muttley, first, but he's not making it easy for them. With Muttley secured, they set their sights on Mum, Myrtle.
You try and push her around from the top, okay? That's it, twist it. That's it. Okay. Okay, go on in. That's it, go on.
Now for the babies, and they're just as fast.
That's it.
But the team seem to have got the knack. Once they're all caught, the first thing the team want to find out is whether the new babies are boys or girls.
So the sexing of animals, you don't always get up close and personal with the genitals of many animals. I've never seen Hyrax genitals before, so it's actually quite exciting. You can safely kind of see that we've got a wee boy in our hands.
What about baby number 2?
That's a girl. Okay, fantastic, looking really nice.
One of each so far.
And we've got another boy in our hands.
It's all our babies.
Then it's time to check on Mum and Dad.
Mine too. Yeah.
Mum gets a clean bill of health, but the team notice a problem with one of Muttley's tusks.
So, that's his main set of tusks at the front. It's just growing a little bit too long, and it started touching his face now.
As with an elephant, tusks are in fact just front teeth that grow continuously, but sometimes their shape can be a problem. So Muttley has left the park to go to the vets. Keeper Becca asks vet Zoe to take a look.
Okay. So this is one of his upper tusk teeth that have
Yeah.
grown too long. Yeah. Okay.
Zoe thinks if it's left, the ingrowing tusk could pierce his skin, which would not only be painful, but it would impede his ability to eat.
We just need to get a weight thing. So we already know the weight of the crush cage, so we'll just weigh him in that, and then we can work out what he weighs.
The tusk needs to be trimmed down, but in order to treat him, he'll need to be sedated.
These guys, there's very little known about how to anaesthetise them, so we have to extrapolate from other species, which usually works, but occasionally you'll come across problems that you weren't expecting.
Anaesthesia is a calculated risk, but it's one they have to take. We'll find out later on how Muttley gets on.